On October 16th, 2025, Pokemon ZA released on Nintendo Switch 1 and 2. What came with it was a plethora of new and old Mega Evolutions. Like in Pokemon X and Y, the Gen 1 starters got an evolution for themselves, with Charizard clearly getting the most love out of the three. So of course the starters in ZA were going to get an evolution too, right? But out of the three, only one bothered me the most. Bum bum bum. I'll be honest, besides the spearhead that's sticking up over his head, I don't mind everything else about Feraligatr. I don't mind the side spikes on the arms, I don't mind the pattern, I don't mind the extra spike on the tail. Overall, and conceptually for what the cow is for, I like all of it. It's just that stupid placement, and it just doesn't look serious at all. And then with Mega Meganium over here, Mega Meganium looked like she just graduated high school or wanted to be a fashion model with all those flowers. And then Embor's fine too. You can either see him as Pig Satan or Pig Emperor who's ready to burn everyone with that fire staff. But with those two compared to Feraligatr, you just think to yourself, what happened? How did this happen? And then when you look at the silhouette for Feraligatr as well, it just makes me question a lot of things. Like, I don't even see Feraligatr anymore. All I see is a plant, like a Venus flytrap or another Pokemon, but not Feraligatr. That is not my boy. So, we gotta fix it. So before we get into the redesigning aspect of Mega Feraligatr, I would like to read some of the descriptions from Pokemon Gold and Silver for Totodile's family, because that's where they came from, and it gives us a better understanding of who they are. So, with Totodile and Pokemon Gold, it says its well-developed jaws are powerful and capable of crushing anything. Even its trainer must be careful. In Pokemon Silver, it says it opens its huge jaws wide when attacking. If it loses any fangs while biting, they grow back in. I don't like the sound of that. And in Pokemon Gold, oh man, the Gold is crazy to me. It says when it bites with its massive and powerful jaws, it shakes its head and savagely tears its victim up. I don't want to go near Feraligatr. It's scary. And its Silver description is even worse. It said it's hard to support its own weight out of water, so it gets down on all fours. But it moves fast. That's what it says. It puts a period and it says, but it moves fast. You do not want to deal with this guy. But each of these descriptions highlight one thing. The jaw. The jaw is a very important aspect to Feraligatr. And so, when they made the hood-like fin, that stupid thing that we've been staring at for this whole video, in the Mega Evolution description, it says, with its arms and hood-like fin, this Pokemon forms a gigantic set of jaws with a bite 10 times as powerful as Mega Feraligatr's actual jaws. With that description in mind, I like the idea of this big cow imitating this huge bite. And not only that, the hood looks like Totodile, so in a way, it's kind of pretending that it's its first evolution, and that the first evolution is just as scary as its final evolution, if not worse. So really, it's showing that we should not be messing with Totodile or its family. Otherwise, we're all gonna get eaten. And I like that part. The problem is that hood. It's just that hood. Let's see what I've done. So all I've done is take what we already have here and did this. So here it is. So from what we saw earlier, I basically kept most of the design they already had. I kept the arms, I kept the spikes, just made them a little bit longer. I kept the knee pads, I kept the color, I kept the pattern, I kept the spike on the tail. The only thing I've really done is got rid of the side spikes on his back, the ones that mimic Totodile's arms, just because with the cowl down like this, it's just gonna be too many overlapping pieces. So I just thought it didn't really make sense to keep them. And then with the cowl, I decided to show off the hood part a little more with the teeth. That way they're still pointed outwards instead of it being completely flat. So it's not necessarily like a cape, but it's still a hood that retains the fin shape because it's still a fin. And I made minor changes to the face. So I made it more angular, gave him spikier teeth, and dilated his eyes more and made the top fin a lot longer, just so then we can encapsulate the dragon part of Feraligatr, because he does become part dragon in his Mega Evolution. And from the side view here, you can get a better understanding of what I mean with the back fins. And so with the teeth themselves, it looks like he has even more extra fins on his back, because Totodile already has 3 fins on his back and he has the 2 line streaks. But now with Feraligatr, if we just wanted to see the Feraligatr part instead of it mimicking Totodile, this is what we can get here. So Mega Feraligatr can still be Mega Feraligatr instead of just, hi dad, why are you pretending to be me today, Feraligatr? You know, we don't want that Feraligatr, we want this Feraligatr, or something better. Well, this is all I've really done. I haven't done too much, just a little bit to improve the original design. So it's not a complete redesign, it's more like a revision. That's what it is, yeah. So now you've made it to the end of the video. Congrats! Woo! We did it again. This video took me a bit longer than expected to make because of work and figuring out time management around this thing, but we've made it through. Next time I will be talking about Mega Starmie, possibly, and I will be potentially making a few shorts this month, hopefully. It also depends on work as well. But in the meantime, if you really enjoyed the video, please give me a like and maybe a subscribe button. Woo! That would be great. I really appreciate the support. And if you have any other suggestions or specific Mega Evolutions that you would like me to talk about, go ahead and comment that below as well. But in the meantime, I'll be working on the stuff that I mentioned before in my update video. That'll be right here for you to check out in case you want to know what I am going to do besides Mega Starmie. And other than that, I hope you have a blessed day and I'll see you later. Bye bye.